That's loud.
Yeah. Welcome to Game Night in the PCC on the Region Sports Network. Streaming live on the internet at regionsports.com, facebook.com/regionsports, and youtube.com/regionsports. We come to you tonight from Morgan Township High School as the Region Sports Network presents the Hebron Hawks taking on the Morgan Township Cherokees in a PCC Boys Hoop Showdown. I'm Matt Welsen. I'll have the play-by-play for tonight's broadcast. And joining me with color analysis is Doug Nelson. Good evening, Doug.
Matthew, always great to see you, and it's always great to be here at Morgan Township Gym. It's going to be a good one of two of the top teams in the PCC, and there's going to be a lot of points put up, and it's going to be an exciting up-and-down game.
It definitely will be. The JV game was packed from about the second quarter on, and it is because of this matchup that you have the two top contenders most likely for the PCC Round Robin and Tournament Championship tonight right here at the Jake Blasick Gymnasium.
Yeah, a great basketball gym, as we talked about with our super soft rims. And,
yes.
Like you said, it's a near sellout crowd. You had to get here early for a seat here tonight.
And I'm glad we got here with a table in the student section here, so it might be a loud one.
Yeah, that's okay. It's fun to see a fun, exciting student body get after it.
It is. Got the pep band going, and pep block is all standing up already. It's a great atmosphere.
That's where you want to be. Where else would you rather be on a Friday night, right?
Nowhere else. So, let's talk about key plays of the game here. We got a couple of players on Hebron that most likely will be top of the standings for all conference at the end of the season. So let's talk Hebron Hawk basketball.
Yeah, first of all, led by Coach Mike Grennis, done a great job. He was a long-time assistant here at Morgan under Matt Bush and
yes, he was.
My brother Dustin when he was here for a couple years, but very experienced staff. He's got Matt McKay with him from Boone Grove, but so much for those adults, right? It's all about the kids,
exactly.
Right? They don't care what they know. But Landon Hale, again, I think it's going to be fun to see him develop this year, but I think the MVP of the conference, best player, 19 points a game, and then you also have Trevor Roy coming in at 12 points a game, and you have Josh Kenda coming in at 6'6", kind of like Twin Towers with him and Landon Hale. So they have size across the board. They also have those big guys that are able to guard guards. So they can switch at all screens, and that's what makes them really tough on the defensive end.
And that's one thing putting together this team last year. They were going through some growing pains and some injuries. Morgan ended up beating them, but this is a totally different team with the Hawks side. That's one of their slogans is burn the boats, which I think is great coming out with the pirate flag. So
there you go.
Good stuff coming from the Hebron Hawks. How about the Cherokees?
Yeah, again, you talk about a lot of balance. You know, you got James Bradley, and you got to start with Keegan Holder.
Yes.
Again, he's the name I keep hearing. I haven't seen him play yet. I'm sure he'll be impressive, but he's their leading scorer, a rebounder, assist guy, steal guy, just a stat line stuffer, and it's going to be fun to see him play and see if he can score on this tough Hebron defense.
Yes, it'll be interesting to see how well the guards do for the Cherokees. Running that motion offense, they love to get that curl going to the basket, and Hebron, long, lanky guards, long, lanky forwards, and we'll see what happens. I said when we were talking earlier that it's going to be transition and, like you said earlier, the little things in the basketball game.
Yeah, again, I think you got to take care of the basketball at any level. That's key. You got to limit your turnovers and value the ball and try to get a shot every time down. I know it sounds like obvious, but I'm sure that's what both coaching staffs talked about. And don't let them speed you up. We did the Chesterton East Chicago game earlier this week, and East Chicago sped Chesterton up. They made them play faster than they wanted, and they really dominated the second half. So you have to stay in control of what you're trying to do and make the other team adjust to you, not the other way around.
That both coaches have their game plans. For your game plan, we have the Friday night forecast here. So the Economy Electric Heating and Cooling Friday night forecast is brought to you by our friends at Economy Electric Heating and Cooling. It is a balmy 42 degrees for December, and it is clear outside, so if you need to have any 24/7 emergency service, comfort isn't far away. Use Economy Electric Heating and Cooling.
Anytime you can get on 49 in December and it's not ice, count that as a good day.
Exactly. So we're about 5 minutes away from game time. We'll take a quick break here. You're watching Game Night on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Some see a student athlete working on a shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903. Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
When life keeps you busy and you can't get to the store, shop online with Strack & Van Til To Go. Our to-go service is easy to use. Register using your rewards account information, fill your virtual cart, and choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strack & Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save time and money with our online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple, shopping made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strackandvantil.com.
Hi, I'm Crowell Company's Lantern Man. I'll cover your motorcycle. I'll be with you on the water. I'll be with you on the snow. I'll cover your insurance needs wherever you go. I'll be at Crowell Agency from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. As Crowell Company's Lantern Man, I'm your insurance superhero.
Crowell Companies, the insurance professionals in Highland, Maryville, and Michigan City.
Welcome back to Game Night in the PCC on Region Sports Network. You're here watching Morgan Township Cherokees and Hebron Hawks at the John Jake Blastic Gymnasium. My partner here, Doug Nelson, and I were reminiscing about the South County tournament. This is what that holiday tournament was like for many years, packed in between Christmas and New Year's, and this is the atmosphere that you have. You just don't have a consolation game in the other two schools at Couts and Boone Grove here, so it's a great atmosphere here at the Blastic Gym.
Yeah, again, we talked about it. I know I keep bragging on him, but my brother Dustin was the boys coach here in 07, which feels like a lifetime ago, but they had a really nice team. Won
yes,
the sectional.
they did, yeah.
They won the round robin, and they also won the PCC tournament, and they also won the South County that year.
And that's hard to do.
That was a tough group of boys with the Grubel boys and Jarrett Washington, and I could go on. And Krieger, I think Krieger, the
Eric Spalding.
Eric Spalding, there you go.
Good group of kids.
Troy Turner.
Yes. So, about a minute to play. We have the school song for Morgan going, and then we'll get to the starters here. So you have a lot of scoring opportunities, and you have possibly one of the most hyped up games for the PCC. We forgot to mention the Kegs on the line tonight.
The Kegs on the line. You did talk about that, but real quick, I want to also Coach Krieger, he did a great job as the girls coach too here.
He did.
He won 3 sectionals as the girls coach, and he's done a really good job here with the boys program here at Morgan. Hebron comes in ranked 28th in Indiana with points allowed. They've only given up about 40 points a game, and they have also ranked 18th in the margin of victory in all of Indiana. So coming in undefeated, and like you said, hitting the road, playing Morgan at home. This is going to be a good one, Matt.
It should be a good one. We're going to turn it over to the public address announcer at this time for the national anthem and starting lineups. Beautiful rendition of the national anthem by the Morgan Township Pep Band. We have the Hebron Hawks as the guests on the scoreboard. They are wearing the away red with the Hawk wing on their shorts and white numerals.
Nothing like sitting behind the student section. They all turn around.
I know, they're all staring at us.
They're all waving
now.
at you, Matt.
Former students. They're like, what's he doing back?
Yeah.
You have number 21, Josh Kenda. Number 22, Trevor Roy. Number 30, Peter Saki. Number 33, Landon Hale. And number 54, Ben Kenda, starting for the Hawks. Now for your home team on the scoreboard, in white with green and gold blocks on the shorts, Morgan across the chest in cursive. You have number 3, Jaden Spratley. Number 5, Connor Havlin. Number 10, Jack Wheeler. Number 21, Keegan Holder. And you have number 22, Hayden Grieger, starting for Morgan Township.
So as you mentioned, they're going to try to spread you out and penetrate on you and kick out for threes. We'll see if, all the drills that we had, we try to keep the ball out of the lane.
Yep.
And that's the key. You got to keep the ball out of the lane, and they can.
Big key throughout the evening. Both student sections are full, and they are ready to go here in Malden.
Rocking here on the 49, the banks of Highway 49.
Yes. Here we go with the tip. Cherokees with the first possession as Wheeler grabs it. Holder to Spratley on the wing. Wheeler, top of the key.
Yeah, Hebron's coming out a little man-to-man.
Yep, going man to start. I think they match up pretty well. There goes Wheeler on the left, going to the block. Shot up and good.
Good penetration. You got to try to keep the ball in front of you. Nice finish there.
Yeah, Roy's coming back here. Picked the ball up. Havlin with some good defense and Spratley with the steal.
Wow.
Holder shot fake. Euro step to the rim, no good. Hale with the rebound.
Those are the ones you got to finish. You got to the rim. You got to stay on the ground if you're that Hebron defender. Did a little shot fake there. Got them off their feet.
Yep. Hale up the top. Dribbles over the wing for two. Off the mark. Gets his own rebound. Cannot corral it inside.
Oh.
Gets it back. Offensive foul.
That's a good call.
Yep. Got to watch that shoulder.
Yeah, there's no need for it. You're that.
No.
He was right next to the basket. All he had to do was pick it up and go straight up with a little baby hook.
Just go up strong. So
yeah, he had it.
First foul on Hale, first as a team. Morgan ball now.
In the game that we saw Hebron earlier in the year, I don't think Hale came out of the game.
No, he did not.
So for him to be in foul trouble would be very detrimental for Hebron's chances.
Yeah, he had a 32-point performance when he played Couch when we were together last. So Grieger to Spratley, working the strong side.
That's number two.
That's two on Hale. So not even 2 minutes in, and we have a substitution. So
I think that's the way you beat this team.
That's
possibly.
going to have to be when you have a star player on the bench. Right?
Yeah, your leading scorer and everybody, maybe the best player in the conference, sitting down. He's an assistant coach now.
Number 20, Spencer Winsma checking in. Morgan bringing the ball up. Or Hebron bringing the ball up. Have Winsma over in the corner, bringing it back out. Skipping it over to Josh Kenda. Roy at the wing looking. Not much movement right now from Hebron offensively, passing the ball around.
No.
3-point shot up by Winsma, no good. Morgan doesn't go for the rebound, and rebound goes out of bounds.
Well, you're going to see that maybe a little bit when your leading scorer is sitting on the bench. Who's going to take that big shot, right? Who's going to be... Somebody else got to step up.
Someone has to.
They have pretty good balance.
And they have guards and scorers on their teams.
Right.
Good look to Spratley at the block, but Spratley kicks it back out to Holder. Holder misses. Winsma making an impact already with a defensive rebound.
I think if you're Kenda, you got to get inside. He traveled. Yeah.
There's Roy with the turnover.
Get the ball inside down to Kenda. Let him work a little bit. He's got a huge height advantage on whoever they match up on him.
Yep. That's the last two possessions for the Hawks have been turnovers. Grieger has the ball about 10 feet away from the line, getting it to Holder. Holder going to Havlin. Havlin finding Spratley. Spratley finding a little bit of room, taking it in off the glass, and he'll score. Morgan up 4-0 early on.
Yeah, another little head fake. Sochi went for the head fake.
Yep. Had Josh Kenda there scoring 2 points for the Hawks.
Yeah, that's where I think he's got to be. He's got to get down the paint nice and deep.
Hawks with a steal. Coming back, Roy.
He carried it.
He carried the ball.
Another turnover.
Yep. That's back-to-back turnovers there by Roy.
But if you're Hebron on defense, you got to stay on the ground. A couple times they fall for the head fake and then allow Morgan to get in the paint. We talked about we got to try to keep the ball out of the paint.
And Morgan hasn't made anything outside yet. They haven't taken anything.
It's only two baskets off the head fake.
So you have to be patient. There goes Spratley into the paint. Dishes it to Havlin in the corner for three. In and out. Grieger picking up a foul on Winsma.
That's one of those fouls you don't like. I like aggressive fouls, but
not when he has control of the ball.
Not 90 feet from the basket, right? The play's over. Get back on D.
Yep. Winsma, 2 defensive rebounds, so he's picking up. He's doing his job off the bench. Roy bringing the ball up. Have Saki to the elbow.
I think they have to find a way to get Josh Kenda the ball inside in the paint.
Yes.
Nice step through.
Offensive rebound.
Great hustle.
Back to Hebron. Winsma misses that. Havlin with that rebound, securing it, giving it to Spratley. Holder ends up with it, pushing it up to Wheeler. Wheeler traveled before the take to the basket. So Hebron ball out of bounds.
Can't see that beyond our student body standing up in front of us. I love it.
I can see over them.
Yeah, you're a little taller than I am.
I'm 2 steps above you, too.
Yeah.
Roy bringing the ball up. Things settling down. Morgan still in man. Doing a pretty good job, too. Staying arm's length, not overplaying.
Yeah, keeping the ball in front of you.
Yes. Roy going down to the block. It finds room in the paint, and here is Winsma again for 3, and he connects.
Yeah, that's a shot that's got to be made. Spencer Winsma made the extra pass. I like that extra pass there by Roy.
Good series of events for the Hawks as they take a 5-4 lead. Holder directing traffic, telling Havlin and Spratley to switch. There's Wheeler getting into the paint.
Great
passes to Grieger, but out of bounds to the Hawks.
You try to catch it with one hand, you're not going to catch it. He's got to catch it with
right
2 hands
and attack, yes.
And finish it. You can't bat it down and catch it.
Nope, butt to the basket and get right to it. Roy taking his time, bringing the ball up. Morgan Township doing a good job on defense, as we said.
I like the patience on offense, moving the ball from top side.
Yep, there's the inside. Going back out to Winsma.
He's got to repost. Once you get rid of it, repost.
Yep.
That defense stands up a little bit. He gets a little lazy. That's when you got to go get him again.
Roy attacking. Winsma in the corner, no good. Keegan Holder with the rebound. Morgan likes to push the ball up quick.
Yep. Too much with the dribble, though. I would like to see it done with the pass. Right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Good take by Spratley. No good.
A lot of action for only 9 total points.
Right. Willingham on Winsma. Ball's over into the corner. Winsma again knocks it down. Hebron taking an 8-4 lead. There's that pass that coach wanted.
Yep.
Gets the Wheeler in the corner. He goes baseline, puts the ball up, gets the foul, so he'll be shooting 2.
I think every coach in America has probably made that point where you can pass the ball up quicker than you can dribble it.
Absolutely,
right?
you can, yes.
I don't care how fast you dribble. You give me a good sideline outlet pass, and that ball's up the court like in 2 seconds.
That was on the floor, so Morgan ball out of bounds as number 11, Geisha, checks in for the Cherokees. Holder, spin move up and in, and Cherokees cut the deficit to 2. Hebron is up 8.
Nice aggressive move to the basket, getting downhill with that spin move.
Yes.
Good finish.
Winsma gets the ball taken away by Grieger. Holder bringing the ball up.
And that was very much a forced shot.
Yes, agreed. Wheeler again, shot face, drive to the basket, up and in, ties the game at 8. Have Bogren over to Kenda. Winsma back out. Roy. Kenda look, but passes back to Roy at the top, sets the pick for him. Roy taking a shot and finds it.
Good pick. Again, it's side, top side. It's moving the defense.
Yes, it is. Just enough. Holder pulling up at the free throw line. Misses that. Roy gets the rebound, bringing it up the court. Swings it over to Bogren. Bogren to Kenda on the short corner. He goes strong to the basket, into the paint, and I believe that foul is going to be on Hayden Grieger.
Yeah, that's where I like to see Josh Kenda get in the lane.
Right.
I love that 2-foot move, that jump stop. You go strong to the rim. He's not fading there.
Nope.
That's you get the foul and the basket that way.
That was Grieger's second foul, second on the team. So Peter Saki returns for Hebron, and Bryant DeBoard checks in for Morgan Township.
Yeah, the longer that Hebron can stay in the lead or right in the game is the longer that Hale can stay on the bench. You know, Coach Rennes won't have to bring him in earlier than he wants to.
And Kenda splits the pair there with a rebound by Holder. And I think the bench from Hebron has responded to that. They knew they had to come up and play, and they have that 3-point lead because of it.
Yeah. I think that shows to the depth of their bench, and they got some young talent coming up.
Spratley on the baseline has steps before attacking, so Hebron has a chance here with 22 seconds to extend their lead.
Matt, this is one of those situations that you can take the last shot in the quarter, and you get the ball coming out at the next quarter.
Right.
At the next quarter. So this is a nice opportunity to get maybe a 5 or 6 point little jump here.
Bogren bringing up the ball. Gets it over into the corner, passes back out. To Saki to Kenda.
Got to get a shot off.
Using some picks with the
That's
shot.
not okay.
Nope, they needed to execute that.
Yeah, those are the things you practice and drill. You know, down 10. You know, you got different scenarios, and that's not a good way to handle that situation there.
No, it's not. But you are watching Game Night on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town. We'll see you for the second quarter.
From schools to stadiums, hospitals and bridges, everywhere you look, union carpenters are building Indiana. With jobs and skilled trades in high demand, there's never been a better time to start building your future. As an apprentice, you'll earn a debt-free college degree, earn while you learn, and receive great benefits like healthcare and retirement. So what are you waiting for? Visit carpenters.com to learn more. Visit carpenters.com and start building your future today.
Welcome back to the John Jay Classic Gymnasium in Morgan Township High School as the Hebron Hawks are taking on the Morgan Township Cherokees. We have a battle for PCC Friday Night Lights, so we have an 11-8 lead. Hebron had a chance at the second to extend that, but they will have the possession to start that second quarter.
Yeah, those are opportunities you just don't get back.
No.
You know, that's what we're talking about. You got to value each possession of the basketball in a game that's going to come down to the wire like this one, especially on the road.
Correct. So Hebron has the ball to start this second quarter.
Come out with a little set play.
Kenda coming up, nothing from there. Holder with the steal, pushing it up to Spratley. Spratley cannot get it, tries to save it and does. Back all the way up to the volleyball line. Havlin attacks from the left side, giving the ball to DeBoard. DeBoard spin move, no good. Hebron able to get the ball and push that up the right side.
Yeah, again, that wasn't the way that Coach Rennes would have liked to end the last quarter, began this quarter, but they got a long way to go.
Holder had some body and a piece to it, but he's going the other way.
Yeah, he's calling a timeout. Yes, he doesn't like this right now.
He wants to make sure they know what's happening with set plays here, getting those X's and O's, because you have to execute.
Yeah, you got that. That was a little sloppy at the end of last quarter, and that swing there. You know, a lot of coaches like that. The last 2 minutes of a quarter and the first 2 of the next quarter.
Yes,
that's important. Those are the times you really want to put the hammer down. And Coach Rennes doesn't like the way the direction that things are going right here. They got to refocus a little bit.
Yeah, having the possessions to points is what is the key to this game, and Morgan Township cuts the lead to 1 with not even a minute gone in the second period.
Yeah. It's about momentum, right?
Yes, it is.
You can kind of feel it getting away from you real quick, and you don't want to do that on the road.
Yes.
Yeah.
They have Roy bringing the ball up over to Saki.
They got both big guys inside. They got to post up.
Yeah. Roy bringing it, dribbling all the way over. Back to the wing. Now he attacks into the paint.
Nice
Good cut.
Nice cut.
Cut by Saki. 2 points, 13-10.
Nice cut from the weak side there.
Yes.
You can't allow that. That's called a face cut, Matt. You can't allow face cuts.
Holder going to the lane, and a foul will be called. So Holder will be shooting free throws. The foul is going to be on Winsma. Well, that's a 3-0, so that is Peter Saki.
Yeah, good attacking from the Cherokee offense as well. I love that. We've talked about that like every game we've worked. That try to attack the rim. We used to try to get to the free throw line 20 times a game. That was our goal.
You need to.
Yeah, get the other team in foul trouble and get those free points.
So Holder missed the first free throw. The second attempt is good. Roy bringing it up. Going all the way, misses. Holder gets that ball, kicks it up to Wheeler, but did not have control on it. So that's a Cherokee turnover. That's speeding things up a bit too much.
Yeah, I like the effort to get the ball down the floor, but you got to be under control as well.
Yes. Have Heveland guarding Roy up at the top guard spot. Over to Saki. Back to Roy, over to Kenda.
Yeah, they got a little high-low look here with their big guys, but they're not really making much of an effort to get it inside to them.
That's Kenda setting picks. Roller. Holder with the attempt to dunk, but no good. Coming back the other way is Roy. Roy, basket, count it.
That's a finish. You know, those missed layups, that's hard to recover from.
Yes, it is.
Because
he took that ball and went all the way down.
Right, and you got a lot of, when you miss something like that down there, you got a lot of momentum and advantage coming back the other way for Hebron.
Foul's going to be on Heveland, his first, team first. Cannot get that three-point play as Geisha corrals that rebound. Holder bringing the ball up onto the right side to Wheeler. Wheeler passes the top of the key. Gives it to Spratley. Spratley to the elbow. Back to Wheeler. Wheeler to Heveland. Heveland looks to make a little spin move, but drag that pivot foot.
Yeah, now Coach Krieger's going to call timeout.
Another turnover. So 30-second timeout called by the Cherokees. We'll have to be on the lookout here for the Strack and Van Til scoreboard update. I know that we have that going this evening. Strack and Van Til is your favorite Indiana-made grocery store. You can follow all of tonight's region basketball scores live on Strack and Van Til hometown scoreboard, streaming on Facebook.com/regionsports and regionsports.com. Strack and Van Til. Shop online for delivery or curbside pickup at strackandvantil.com.
There's some big games tonight.
Yes.
I know Valpo and Chesterton girls are playing.
Girls are playing tonight. PCC action. Township is at Boone Grove.
Like I said, any December Friday night in the middle of with no snow on the ground, I'm happy with.
Oh, yes.
Don't have to worry about driving in that stuff.
Roy resets Hebron's offense. Goes to his left. Brings it back out to Josh Kenda.
I think
Roy attacks that basket. Gets poked, but throws that ball back, and Wheeler with the steal up to Holder. Holder with the layup.
Yeah, layup's a lot better than a missed dunk,
You
right,
gotta
Matt?
get those points first.
There's no style points.
No. Hebron settling things down, gets the ball into the paint, but knocked away, so it'll be the Hawks' ball on the baseline.
Yeah, they're really doing a great job of defending that post inside with the help side, number 11, Jet Geisha.
Yes.
You know, they got him front and back, but you got to just be patient and swing it and maybe go from the top. Do a little high-low look like they had their guys set up. Nice move.
Move by Roy. Roy getting into the scoring column.
Well, I like his game tonight. He's being a lot more aggressive tonight than he was.
Being aggressive, attacking the basket, not settling for shots.
Yeah, I like that. He looked a lot better tonight than he did the Couts game. Was that Couts?
Yes. Jump ball. So that will go to the Cherokees. Willingham for Morgan Township checks in.
Again, meanwhile, Hale's sitting there on the bench with 2 fouls still. You know?
He's played for less than 2 minutes the entire game.
Right. I think Coach Grennis and his boys have done a good job of moving forward.
Oh, absolutely.
Just continue on. Next man up.
Geisha goes into the paint. Back out to Holder. Holder looking to see what they can do for the Cherokees. Wheeler getting it. Good pass over
nice
to
cut.
Willingham. No good. Kenda with that rebound.
Yeah, layups and free throws, Matt. Simple game. Got to make those.
Roy.
Oh, got to go.
Kenda offensive rebound, put back. Good. Using his left hand.
Got to block out. Got to get a body on somebody.
Holder bringing the ball up. Thinks the pass, but then attacks. Nothing there. Wheeler. Good little rip through and good. Jack Wheeler taking over the scoring for the Cherokees.
Yeah, anytime you let him drive up the middle like that, up the shoot, it's hard to help.
Yeah.
You don't know where the help's coming from, so you got to try to limit them. Can't let him drill and dribble there.
Roy getting that basket.
Again, Trevor Roy's having a big night so far.
He definitely is. He has about half the Hebron points right now.
It's like you mentioned, when Hale got on the bench with 2 fouls, somebody had to step up, and Roy's done it so far.
Yes, he has.
He looks really aggressive tonight.
Fouls on Geisha, his first, team second. Roy completes the 3-point play, and Hebron's leading 22-15. 3 minutes, 15 seconds left in the second quarter. The board to Wheeler. Wheeler looking to attack again. Going to the block, back out to DeBoard. DeBoard takes it, stops, back out to Spratley. Spratley's shot rolls off the side of the rim, but Morgan can get deep into the paint on about every possession.
Yeah, just a couple of reversals, and all they got to do and just do a little head fake and then drive.
Right.
The help sides have been a little late.
Yes.
They're not, there's different philosophies. You got 1 foot in the paint, 2 feet in the paint, whatever you want to do, but knowing that Morgan likes to drive as much as they do, you might get 2 feet in the paint.
Pack it in the paint, yes.
Yeah, and pack it in and make them beat you from the outside.
Spratley knocks down the first free throw. Misses the second. Geisha and Holder come up with the offensive rebound. Holder for 3 in the corner is good. So Cherokee's now only down 3 points with 2:45 left.
A little 4-point play there.
The board's going to pick up his foul. Cherokee's third on the team. Not quite in that bonus yet.
I think the officials have done a great job so far letting the game go on. The great flow for the game.
Very good flow. Good defense, actually, by both teams.
Yeah, so moving their feet.
Ball in the corner with Kenda. Nobody cutting. Finally, he says, I'm going to take it to the basket himself. He does and has 2 points.
Yeah, good drive. Good. I think he's a lefty, right?
Yes. Wheeler takes the ball up from the short corner, gets fouled. But it was good patience on that by Kenda as well.
Right.
Letting the cutter go through and is like, I guess I can do that myself.
Yeah, sometimes you let that cutter go through and you watch where the help side goes.
Yes.
Is he going to chase the cutter or is he going to stay and help?
Right.
And at that time, he chased the cutter a little bit, and Kenda read that very well.
Yep. So Wheeler at the line. Knocks down the first. 24-20. 2 minutes, 21 seconds left in that second quarter. Wheeler misses the second. Kenda able to secure the rebound, pushing it up to Roy. Saki cut to the basket, but ball went through his hands.
even if he would have caught that, that's one of those, Matt. Even if it would have caught it, what would he have done?
Right, he was too far under the basket.
Yeah, it looks good, and it was a nice cut. Let him cut through and be patient and get the next one.
Holder looking. Holder passing, one-handed pass, tricky, off of the Hebron defender, so Morgan ball out of bounds. Spratley will trigger the inbound.
Coach Grennis thought there was a little Morgan tip there, but they didn't agree.
Holder, top of the key, back to Spratley. Spratley to Wheeler. Hebron pushing the ball back up, giving some room for the Cherokees. Wheeler, good move, good look inside, but the ball goes past Spratley.
Nice cut. You got to expect the ball.
You need to look, yes.
Yeah, when you're playing with good guards who are great passers,
yes,
you got to always have your heads ready and your mind ready to catch it.
Yep. Minute 36 to go in the first quarter. Hebron looking to extend their 4-point lead. Winsma in the game, coming off the bench for Hale, who has 2 fouls. Roy attacking the basket, goes too far under. Gets it out to Bogren. Back to Kenda. Saki to Winsma at the top.
You're getting close to the point. Do you just hold it for one shot here at the quarter? Maybe not. That was tipped.
Spratley's reach almost got that steal, but
this is that situation again, Matt. Last minute of a quarter.
Correct.
And you get the next jump ball. This is one of those pivotal moments. Whoa.
That was a close one. Josh Kenda able to get that ball back on his side, and Bogren in the corner. Roy.
Run a little 5-out open post. See if they're going to be patient enough to hold the ball.
Roy's been attacking the basket. There's a dish out to Bogren. Bogren
sped up a little bit.
Yep.
Too much dribbling.
Wheeler gets that arm down, so stops the clock with 38 seconds left.
Still not in the bonus.
Nope. Wheeler picks up his first. 4 fouls for the Cherokees, 3 for the Hawks. Roy looking for that set play, no go, so he brings it back, dribbling to the volleyball line.
Coach Grennis calling for one shot.
25 seconds left in this second quarter. Winsma knocked down a 3 earlier, loses it. Backcourt violation.
Yeah, there's dribbling the ball too much.
Yes.
Just dribbling the ball too much, not really going anywhere. Just catch it, chin it, get the triple threat, and be strong with it.
17 seconds left, and Morgan will have the ball on their side. And that's it. It's the spread play, making sure that you pass the ball and have that control.
Yep.
So
be strong with it.
Wheeler getting it to Holder with 10 seconds. Holder attacking the basket, calling the block.
Wow.
Oh, travel first. So Hebron will have a chance here.
That's another forced shot.
Yeah, there's no need to go that early. Roy, 5 seconds left. Roy attacking the basket.
Oh, wow.
And Spratley ended up with the ball. They're going to call that on the board, so it'll be his second. And with 1.2 seconds remaining, Roy will be at the line. Knocks down the first one, 25-20. That was a big play.
That was a big play.
I mean, defensively, Morgan collapsed, did what they could, and Roy at the line dropped 2 free throws.
Yeah, playing defense with your hands instead of your feet, that'll get you some fouls.
Holder has a chance at the end of the second quarter, but nothing there. We will take a break here, and we'll come back with the Homeland Farms halftime show. We'll be breaking down the first half of this game, so don't go anywhere. You're watching Game Night on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
With electrical services from Economy Electric Heating and Cooling, you can radiate the perfect amount of light and energy into your home. From rewiring and code upgrades to ceiling fans, lighting, security, and more, Economy Electric Heating and Cooling's trained electricians will make sure you can enjoy your home on full power all the time. For a free estimate on electrical work, call Economy Electric Heating and Cooling at 219-923-4441, and you can visit them on the web at 4ajobdoneright.com. That's the number 4ajobdoneright.com.
Earn while you learn from the best hands in the business. The Bricklayers Allied Craftworkers for Indiana, Kentucky Apprenticeship. That's right, this is a paid apprenticeship.
I'm getting an education while learning a trade and getting paid for it.
The thing that surprised me the most about this apprenticeship program is the respect I have received after the proper time and training.
Classes start soon, so apply now. There are training centers throughout Indiana and Kentucky. We are the Bricklayers and Allied Craftworkers for Indiana, Kentucky Apprenticeship. The best hands in the business.
You make a free throw.
Make the free
throw. You get a Fago.
You get a Fago.
Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso is a leader in athletics apparel and equipment sales. With in-house production including screen printing, trophies, embroidery, and more, Blythe's can help you to create the perfect look. For more information, visit them online at teamblythes.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso, where the athletes shop.
Welcome back to Morgan Township High School as the Hebron Hawks are leading the Morgan Township Cherokees 26-20 at the half. We have the Papa Shot action here as you're watching the Homeland Farm halftime show. So we'd like to thank our friends at Homeland Farm, and Coach Nelson and I are going to break down this first half. So Coach, what has brought us to 26-20 in this PCC Friday night action?
Well, it started with Landon Hale getting in foul trouble.
That was a big one.
That was a big one. Kind of takes some of the air out of the balloon a little bit, but he's going to come back in, and Coach Gredness couldn't have asked much better. They got the lead, and he's coming back on the game. So, I think Hebron's done a good job of being patient and not settling. They're attacking the rim. As we've talked about, I think Trevor Roy's played a great game so far here in the first half.
Yes, he has.
He's really stepped up and filled the shoes of Landon Hale. So I think they could still probably get the ball inside more and take advantage of that size. but having Hale back on the court, that's really going to help Hebron.
Okay, and for Morgan's side.
Yeah, Morgan's getting to the lane, right?
Yes, that's their number one, keeping them in this ball game right now.
They're penetrating in the lane. You got to find a way to keep them in front. We talked about this in the Chester and East Chicago game. We used to have a defense called yellow that was man-to-man inside the three-point line. Don't chase them out on the
right.
You know,
let them go out
don't
there.
let them spread you out. A little pack line, old school Dick Bennett defense. But really protect those gaps and keep the ball out of the lane. And I think that's the key for Hebron's defense, and that'll also keep them out of foul trouble here moving forward.
Okay, so Roy for Hebron attacking and is leading scorer for Hebron, and Jack Wheeler for the Cherokees. We have 26-20. Second half, fouls probably number one thing for both teams as you have a little bit of foul trouble. Anything else for this third quarter off the bat?
Again, I think, we've talked about it. The first couple minutes of this quarter is really going to dictate how things go.
Right.
So it's Hebron ball coming out. They've got to value the ball, use their size, get a quality shot, and then put stops together. But again, you got to try to play defense with your feet and stay out of foul trouble. But first few minutes of this quarter are very, very important.
And if it wasn't a foul, the turnovers kind of took that air or that momentum away, and that's it. It is a game of momentum. Roy able to get to the basket on a couple of possessions and make three-point plays. I mean, those were huge in the second quarter for Hebron.
Yeah, not being satisfied with just the layup, the 2 points,
Correct.
but converting at the free throw line as well.
Right.
And allowing their defense to get back, because Morgan does love to push the ball down the floor. So, those made shots allow the defense to get back.
Right. So you have been watching the Homeland Farm halftime show presented by Homeland Farm in Valparaiso. Thank you, Homeland Farm, for supporting PCC basketball on the Region Sports Network. We'll be taking a break. We'll come back at that start of the third.
Centrally located in downtown Indianapolis, the Hampton Inn is just steps away from Bankers Life Fieldhouse. Situated at 105 South Meridian Street, shopping, restaurants, entertainment, and many Indianapolis attractions are in near proximity. Hampton Inn has much to offer, including a hot breakfast, high-speed internet access in every room, as well as a gym fitness center. For reservations, the number is 317-261-1200. The website is hamptonin3.hilton.com. Hampton Inn, Indianapolis, downtown.
How far would you go to live another game night in the region? Well, lucky for you, you don't have to go far at all. At Region Sports Network, we have a collection of over thousands of games, ranging from last week to the 1960s. Now, you can relive the thrilling victories, heartbreaking defeats, and all the things that make Region Sports so great. Talk to us here at RSN and help us remember the region. Please visit Remember the Region with the link on the screen or through our link tree found on all of our social media platforms. Hashtag Remember the Region.
Some see a student athlete working on a shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903. Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Welcome back to PCC on Region Sports Network. We're 20 seconds away to starting the third quarter here at Morgan Township. Hebron is up 26-20. And as we get into the second half, we have my favorite time is the ending where we give the naming rights, the Lantern Man Superhero of the game, the Blue Collar Player of the game, and the Proud Union Home Player of the game. We've had a few of those nominees here in the first half for the Hawks. Trevor Roy playing big.
Yeah, I think we're going to still see some more big plays on both sides here as we decide the finale here.
So Hale back into the lineup for Hebron as he's in the paint, now back up to the top. Roy getting into Hale. Hale fires a three, hits the back of the iron. Grieger with the rebound over to Holder. Holder bringing the ball up for the Cherokees. Looking, hands off to Wheeler. Wheeler over to Havlin. Havlin to Spratley, brings it back out. Holder at the wing. Nothing going with the spin, brings it back out to Wheeler. Wheeler decides to turn on the Jets and go inside, but misses at the top of the iron, and there's Hale's first rebound of the game.
Yeah, I think, a little sloppy.
Steal by Holder. Making sure he gets the 2 points, 26-20.
I'm watching Hebron's help side defense, and Roy's playing a lot of denial on Keegan Holder. I don't know if that's part of the game plan or he's just hedging toward him.
If that's just what he's naturally doing.
Yeah.
Holder with the block there. Late whistle. And Grieger will get the offensive foul, and that'll be Roy's second, I believe.
Yeah, good help side defense there by Krieger.
Yeah.
The earlier you help, the earlier you can get back and recover, and that was a great job of him of reading Roy and what he was doing there. That was a great defensive effort.
Wheeler over to Holder. Holder shooting a three, in and out, and in again. So Hebron has a 26-25 lead with 6 minutes and 25 seconds left in the third.
A little 5-0 run to start the third quarter. We talked about those first couple minutes. They're going to be pivotal, I'm telling you.
Yeah. So Kenda has the ball back up to Roy. Roy kind of slow on that take, but gives it back to Hale. Grieger jumps, but Hale doesn't fire. Gets it back into Kenda. Kenda passes out to Roy. Roy attacks and makes it high off the glass. And he'll go to the line. That's what he's been doing all day.
Yeah, good attack there by Roy, but I would like to see Kenda be a little more patient when he catches the ball in the post. Catch it, chin it, see where the defense
is at,
see what's going on. He was too quick to give it up. He's got a 3 or 4 inch advantage. Go make a move.
Roy misses. Holder with the rebound, brings the ball up. Attacking Kenda. Grieger over to Havlin. Havlin to Wheeler. Wheeler goes baseline, nothing there. Back out to Havlin for three, nothing. Kenda with that rebound, passes up to Roy. Roy to Hale. Hale finding Kenda. Good look down low, finding Ben Kenda.
Nice look there, nice unselfishness.
Yes, it was.
Of Hale.
I think that's the burn the boats mentality, going it, taking it, and making sure that there's no survivors. There's a pass into Havlin, but nothing there, so he passes back out.
That was a good job of Kenda there, staying tall and staying on the ground.
Good take by Hayden Grieger. Cuts the lead to 3.
Yes.
You have a lot of bodies there. Going to be a blocking foul on Holder.
I'm going to call block or a push.
And that's on
Kenda.
On Kenda and not Holder, so Morgan will have the ball.
Those loose ball situations, usually the first guy down.
Yes.
You know, nothing it usually goes their way, but he got called for a push.
So Holder coming back, getting to Wheeler. Wheeler bringing it back to the top. over to Spratley at the Cherokee logo. Goes to the elbow. Nothing there. Reset. Holder. Stop. Pop. And good.
Again, it's that penetration, keeping the ball out of the lane.
Right. You know it's
coming. You can't let him dribble right up the shoot there.
Wheeler with a poke from behind, able to get the ball over to Spratley. Holder able to get to the paint again to Havlin. Havlin inside of the paint, and he doesn't go up and passes to Grieger, and the ball goes out of bounds.
One of those spots you got to play with some composure here. Again, that was a big possession. You could have taken the lead there.
Yes, it was. And if you're not willing to score there, it's like, hey, what am I doing going in so far? You know?
There's no need to rush it.
You need to make sure that you're confident enough to take that shot. Holder able to poke that ball away. No call there. Can't see anything anyway from our vantage point, so the viewers at home have a better view.
Another turnover, all
right. Hebron's ball. Hale, a couple feet off the line for three. Knocks it down, 33-29. Holder bringing the ball up. Spratley able to drive. Little move and misses. Keeps fighting. Spratley just threw the ball back off the chin of Hale and then out of bounds. So
that could have been bad. He threw that right off his chops.
Yes. No ill will. He's just trying to save the ball.
Yeah.
So Spratley, the inbounds, gets it over to Havlin. Holder takes it. Holder pulls up, shoots, scores.
That's a hand in his face.
Yes.
He's
got a tough shot.
Yeah, he's got an impressive intermediate game. He can hit that 15 to 18-foot jumper.
Right. So Roy settling things down for Hebron. Gets it to Kenda on the wing.
They're not really guarding him on the perimeter.
No. They're saying,
nice little scouting report
go ahead
there.
And shoot that, yes.
Spratley's just playing help side.
Yep. Hale had the ball. Nothing touched, so Morgan ball as number 4, Bryant DeBoard checking in for Morgan Township.
That's another one of those. We talked about it earlier. Even if he was to catch it, what would he have done with it?
What can he do? Right.
He would have caught it in crowd, in traffic, with 3 people guarding him. You got to see the help side.
Yep. Roy with good defense, good hustle. Spratley gets it. Back over to Grieger. Grieger pulls a 3 off the side of the iron. Rebounded by Winsma. Winsma picked from behind, but Trevor Roy somehow recovers it. Dishes it back out to Winsma. 3, no good.
That's a push.
Whistle on the floor, yes. There's a push. We'll find out who it was by.
Probably on Wheeler, I think.
Wheeler was right there. Yep.
Just a little push from behind on the rebound.
So Geisha checks in for the Cherokees. Wheeler has 2 fouls, 2 on the team, so they'll have a seat.
Yeah, I think whoever can settle down here a little bit and put a little run together. Last couple minutes of the quarter.
Winsma trying to get that ball back to Kenda, and it gets knocked out of bounds, so Morgan has possession again.
They got to swing it around side, top, side, right?
Yes.
Make the defense move. Right now,
that's spacing. What they were doing before.
Yeah, their spacing's really crowded inside right now.
Have Holder going.
Nice pass.
To Geisha. Geisha from the block. Good look, and the score is tied at 33 with 1:48 to go.
Yeah, you got to spend so much time chasing Holder. He's doing a good job dispersing the ball.
Spratley wanted to push the ball up, but Bogren says, I think I'll take that and go the other way. Goes all the way underneath the hoop, back to Hale. Hale back to Bogren in the corner, off the iron, and the ball out of bounds to the Cherokees.
I think Hale, if he had that again, he probably would have shot it and maybe kept it himself.
Yep.
There's a reason why you're the dude, right? You're the guy. You got to take those big shots.
He's the big man on campus, so he needs to do that.
I know he spent a lot of the first half on the bench, but I think he only has about 3 points right now, right?
Right. He shot a 3 and made that, and he has 2 rebounds.
Yeah.
So Holder walking the ball up. Roy in defensive stance. The board over to Havlin. Havlin at the volleyball line. Rips. Dribbles about 3 steps. Passes back to Holder. Holder taking that jumper from the elbow. And that must be his spot because he's knocked down 2 from there as the Cherokees take the lead.
With the hand in his face. Really impressive. Under a little bit of pressure.
So we have under a minute here at Morgan Township. Morgan's first lead of the night, 35-33. Bryant DeBoard on Trevor Roy. Roy kind of settled down, not attacking the basket as much because of Hale in the lineup, but here he goes all the way down to the paint, looks up, goes reverse, and that's in.
Nice patience. Like you mentioned, it's kind of clogged in there. That's what I was saying. You got 2 big guys in there, working, and then it's no room to drive.
Right. Holder, listen to Coach Krieger saying, hey, let's be patient, see what we could do. Game's tied. There's 25 seconds left.
Yeah.
Roy,
and it's their ball coming out.
It'll be their ball coming back, so a good back-to-back possession could be here for the Cherokees.
Right. And you only got 2 team fouls. You can stand to be pretty aggressive here if you're Hebron.
Holder giving the ball up to Geisha, finds the board going to the basket. Scramble underneath. Rieger comes up with it. Puts the ball in the hoop with 2 seconds left. Roy's shot no good. Morgan takes a 2-point lead into the third quarter, going into the fourth. You're watching Game Night on Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
When life keeps you busy and you can't get to the store, shop online with Strachan Van Til To Go. Our to-go service is easy to use. Register using your rewards account information, fill your virtual cart, and choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save time and money with our online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple, shopping made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Welcome back to Game Night in the PCC on Region Sports Network. We have a good one going here, getting into the fourth quarter. Morgan Township on top of Hebron, 37-35. Morgan will have the ball to start this fourth quarter. So we have 8 minutes to play. Figure out who will be taking home that keg. It's painted red and white right now. Cherokee's looking to get a fresh coat for that holiday season. We have Wheeler handling the ball for the Cherokees up top. Rieger cutting through over to Holder, or to the board, sorry. Over to Grieger. Grieger making a move to the paint, spin move up and good. So there's your back-to-back baskets by Grieger at the end of the third and start of the fourth.
Yeah, that's what we talked about. That's a big stretch.
Oh, and there's Trevor Roy with the basket. That's what he's been doing all evening for the Hawks.
And that was a patient drive there.
Yes, it was.
He got 2 feet in the lane and he put up a couple head fakes and pivots and went strong to the basket.
We're talking Lantern Man superhero of the game. If Hebron comes out on top of this, Trevor Roy could be putting on that cape. Roy's free throw up and good. Morgan, nice and relaxed, bringing the ball up, and no pressure from the Hawks. I figured they might press at some point, but
you see what they're doing here? They put Hale on him.
Hale's on him, yes. So foul by Bogren as Geisha made a move to the basket, and he'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, they're deciding to guard Holder with Hale.
Put
a little size on him.
Right.
And that's what I've talked about before about Landon being so, I've been so high on Landon. Again, he plays for the Rebels program, and Coach Beck told, but he can guard all 5 positions.
Yes, he can.
In high school basketball, he can guard the point guard, he can guard the 2, 3, 4, and 5, and he's just very versatile.
He's one of those high schoolers that the coaches just salivate over because he can play offense, defense, and just is an all-around good kid.
Absolutely.
Geisha misses both free throws. Morgan still has the lead, 39-38.
Now it looks like they're going to go to a 4-out, 1-in offense. Yep. Put Landon on inside. Let him run around and set ball screens and roll. You got to get him the ball.
He has to get the ball to get the touch. That way the defense shifts. Ball is going to be out of bounds, staying with the Hawks.
That's one of those lost arts of the game, those fundamentals of feeding the post.
Yes, it is.
You know what I mean? Ball fake, you got to get the guy up on you.
They don't, and that's one of the things, they don't want to make a turnover. It's like, come on, guys, just get the ball in. Yep. Nice bounce pass as Hale goes baseline up, and he scores. Holder takes the ball out to nobody.
Yeah.
Long pass there to Havlin.
So this is a fun little matchup.
Yes, it is.
Maybe the two best players in the league guard each other. He just got taken to the hole.
And a block is called on Roy.
Yeah, Landon has got to keep the ball in front of you.
Yes,
right?
That's number one.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to keep the ball in front of you. Holder went right around him right there.
And that's Holder's guard play. That's him able to attack the basket, and he's already knocked down a couple of shots with a hand in his face. So
yeah. That's good recognition.
Yes.
I can take this guy to the basket, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
Holder's first free throw is no good. He'll get the second. That was Roy's second foul and second on the team, so a couple fouls to give here in this fourth quarter.
So it's free throws.
Yep.
Free throws and layups, Matt.
Have been killer.
Free throws and layups.
Holder ties the game up at 40. And Roy coming back.
Now they're going two posts.
Two posts in there.
Yeah.
Ben Kenda setting the high screen. Winsma over to Kenda.
That kind of limits Hale, though.
Yes, it does.
He's not moving much here.
He's only going. There's back out now. So there's Winsma for three.
That's
nothing
not a good
there.
shot.
No need to take that.
Not a good shot. You got a tie ball game. The ball hadn't even touched the right side of the floor yet, right? It was just stuck on the left side. You got to reverse it around a couple times.
So the ball,
move that defense.
Ball was last touched by the Cherokees, so Hebron gets that ball back. Roy takes the three off the back of the iron. Wheeler with the rebound to Holder.
Got to get stops.
Holder looking to set something up to take the lead for the Cherokees with 5 minutes and 50 seconds left. There's the attack and drive to the basket.
He cannot keep him in front.
Hale got that, or Holder had that first step to the basket and had Hale beat both times.
I don't know if you force him to his left, you back off a step and force him to beat you from the perimeter, but Hale cannot keep him in front of him right now.
Kenda picks the ball up. Weak pass to brother Ben at the top. Roy settle things down, looks over to the sidelines, says, hey, we'll run this set play, try to get two.
A lot of standing around here.
Yep, got to get moving. Hale, ball at the wing.
Oh, this is the old elevator screen.
Yep, elevator screen coming back up.
Looking for a flex cut. There it is.
Yep, there's
down
Kenda.
screen. There you go. This is the old Morgan offense we ran with Dustin and Coach Grennis back in the day.
Have Roy over to Kenda. Kenda back over to Winsma. Roy attacking from the left side. Tries to go back out, but then back to the basket. Havlin able to control that ball as he was falling. Holder taking that ball to the free throw line, comes back out to Spratley. Spratley looking to attack, nothing there, so gives it to Wheeler.
Got to put some ball pressure on. It's too easy right now. If you're Morgan, it's way too easy. Don't just let him sit out there. You got to make him uncomfortable a little bit.
You have to get that arm's length.
Yeah, there's
that arm's length, and Hale picks up a steal, and Grieger's going to pick up his foul.
Yeah, you can't just sit back and let him stare like it's a walk in the park. You know, you got to get up on him and make him a little uncomfortable. I'm not saying foul or play crazy D. You got to make it so he can't just sit there and like he's staring out on the beach.
That was a full timeout, so we'll take one with you. You're watching Game Night on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Hi, I'm Crowell Company's Lantern Man. I'll cover your motorcycle. I'll be with you on the water. I'll be with you on the snow. I'll cover your insurance needs wherever you go. I'll be at Crowell Agency from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. As Crowell Company's Lantern Man, I'm your insurance superhero.
Crowell Companies, the insurance professionals in Highland, Maryville, and Michigan City.
Welcome back to game night in the PCC on the Region Sports Network. We got 4 minutes, 11 seconds. Morgan Township on top of Hebron, 42-40 into that fourth quarter. Hebron just called a timeout, and they'll have the ball. Roy will trigger the inbounds pass. Gets it into Ben Kenda. Winsma has the ball at the top. Back out to Roy at the wing. Not a lot of movement away from the ball now.
Someone's got to step up and make a play. They're keying on Hale a little bit.
Yep.
There we go.
Winsma trying to get to Hale, but too long of a pass, and the ball goes into the sideline, so Morgan ball.
I was looking at this a little bit during that timeout. Hebron's 5-0, Matt.
Yes.
But their closest game has been 10 points. They haven't played many close games. That's my point.
So that's the first time.
This is the first time they're being pressured here.
In a hostile environment on a homecoming.
In the fourth quarter.
In the fourth quarter, yes.
Yeah. So they're going to have to make some plays under pressure here.
Holder brings the ball up. Passes to Spratley for three off the back of the hoop. Roy with the rebound. Coming the other way.
Nice
passes
pass.
Over to Kenda. Kenda gets possession, uses the left, goes up, nothing good.
He's got numbers.
Holder pushes up to Havlin. Havlin back to Holder. Holder listening to Coach Krieger saying, hey, relax. We got a lead. We need to have a good look here, guys. No forced turnovers and make a good shot.
Yeah, again, if I'm Hebron, one of the better defensive teams in Indiana, I got to put a little ball pressure on.
Good pass by Holder to Grieger, but Grieger couldn't go anywhere because Ben Kenda was right there.
Yeah, it all starts with ball pressure, with being able to keep the ball in front of you. You got to be able to do both.
Yes.
If I get up on somebody and they can go around me, what's the point? That's not good ball pressure.
Exactly. Pass fake by Wheeler, nothing there, so gives it off to Holder. Holder to Spratley. Wheeler looking low to Havlin, but nothing there. Top of the key, back to Havlin. Havlin back to Holder to reset the whole thing.
You see how it's so easy for Morgan to go side, top, side. They're going wherever they want to go right now. Hebron's got to try to dictate
who
has the ball, right? And where they get it.
Spratley attacking to the paint.
Wow.
Nothing. Grieger, 3 point.
Oh my, that's not a shot.
Nope.
Coach Krieger is not thrilled with that shot selection.
2 minutes, 15 seconds left. Hebron looking to tie or take the lead. Hale back to Roy. Hale, skip pass over to Kenda. Ben Kenda posting. Brother Josh says, nope, we're going back out.
Yeah, it's like 4-on-5. They're not even guarding him on the perimeter. I think Hale's got to post up. He's got size advantage.
Back inside. You have Saki now with the ball. Wheeler getting a little pesky.
They guarding him with Connor Havlin, who's got, he's got 4 inches on him on paper.
Yep. Roy ties things up with the jumper at the elbow.
What a big shot. Roy's, what a huge night, huh?
Big night for him, yes. Minute 35 left with the game tied 42 all.
Here you go. Coach is going to call a timeout.
Coach Krieger wants a timeout to set something up. Full timeout, so we'll take one with you. You're watching Game Night on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
From schools to stadiums, hospitals and bridges, everywhere you look, union carpenters are building Indiana. With jobs and skilled trades in high demand, there's never been a better time to start building your future. As an apprentice, you'll earn a debt-free college degree, earn while you learn, and receive great benefits like healthcare and retirement. So what are you waiting for? Visit carpenters.com to learn more. Visit carpenters.com and start building your future today.
Welcome back to Game Night in the PCC on Region Sports Network. Been streaming with you all evening. We have a minute 33 left. The game's tied 42 all. Morgan Township still in the huddle. Coach and I discussing the final minute 33 here, but It'll be interesting to see who will be putting on that Crowell Company's Lantern Man Superhero of the Game cape. Trevor Roy for Hebron has been putting up numbers. Holder and Wheeler for the Cherokees. But will there be somebody else that comes up big here in that last minute 30?
For sure. Again, it's going to be a matter of who wants to take that big shot, who's got the guts.
Exactly. Right now, Holder's holding it. Hale is guarding him. Holder able to draw 3 defenders over the corner, off the rim.
That was fortunate.
Yes, it was. Wheeler in the right spot.
You got, here we go.
Holder able to get into the paint, back over to Wheeler. Wheeler going baseline, dribbles it back out to the wing.
Man, I'll tell you what, you go down there in the corner, that's not a bad foul. They're not shooting
foul
free
to
throws
give.
yet.
Roy's third.
Being in the position and what they're at, Hebron here, I would like to see some kind of trapping defense.
That's one thing that has not happened is any type of press or trap.
Without
is surprising.
They're not shooting free throws yet, so why not, when they go down in the baseline like they have a tendency to do, go trap them. Maybe you get a turnover that way. And if you foul, you foul. They're not shooting free throws yet.
We're under a minute here. Scores tied. Spratley taking the ball to the basket. Dishes back out to Wheeler.
I just don't like that pass, man.
That one-handed pass
you
killed
leave
me as a coach.
Yeah, you leave your feet and you pass like that. That's a sloppy
not a good pass. Got to settle it down. Spratley with the ball. Back out to Holder. 35 seconds left.
And my philosophy is I always wanted to be under control of our own.
There comes your trap.
Here's the trap. We got to make something happen. I don't want them to handle the ball.
Havlin with the ball. Back out to Wheeler. 20 seconds left on the clock. Holder going back. Both coaches wanting to tell their team how to play defense, how to play offense, and Holder had a handoff, and the timeout was called.
They gave him a timeout. I don't know who had possession of the ball.
Unless Havlin dove on that and the ref heard Krieger to call that.
Yeah, gutsy.
8.2 seconds left. Morgan will have the ball possession, so they'll have at least a shot to win here.
There was a big call because Hebron gets the next jump ball.
Yes, they do. So 42-42.
Again, you got to foul. If you're Hebron, you got a foul to give.
Yes.
And again, it's a philosophy, it's an opinion, but I just don't like allowing the other team to control my feet, right?
Well, that's the thing. You don't let them just get the ball in and then try to get that action.
You just allowed Morgan to kill a lot of time on the clock.
Oh, yeah.
With fouls to give.
So if you're Hebron now,
you got to play it straight up now.
Straight, yes, right in their face for the rest of the game here as that inbounder comes.
I don't know if when Holder gets the ball, do you run somebody at him and trap him and make him get rid of it?
I mean, you'd have to make him do something like that.
Yeah.
But Holder, I mean, he's gotten past every defender they've thrown at him too. So.
Well, yeah, you want to try to get him to catch it going back
the other way. Yes.
But still, you got to make this very difficult.
So Hale can't get through the screens, and so there's his foul. That's his third. 6 seconds left on the clock.
So you just killed a couple seconds.
Yes.
Now you got to play straight up and no fouls.
Right. Now is the hard part because now the shot's going to happen, and
now coach is going to call another timeout. When you got 6 seconds, Matt, you got time to do just about whatever you want.
You have time to breathe. You have time to set screens. You have time to roll to the basket.
You can move. You can set screens away from the ball.
Yes.
It doesn't even have to be on the ball.
And being calm, cool, collected, I mean, you have a good group of seniors on both sides.
Yeah.
So
it's almost like if you could set a screen, have Holder come off a couple screens.
Yes.
And somebody is going to really key on him and slip one of the screeners. He's going to be wide open.
He'll be open. Yes. Because all eyes will be on Holder.
Sure. And I think that's the difference between high school and college and pro basketball.
Yes.
At the next level, there's a lot of on-the-ball action.
Yeah.
Right? But in our level here at high school, you can get a lot done from off-the-ball action.
Yes.
A lot of screens to get Holder open, so he just catches it in position where he can score and attack or score and shoot it.
We'll see what Coach Krieger has drawn up here, and what Coach Grennis says and how to defend this. So tied at 42 with 6.4 seconds left. Hebron, no fouls to give. Spratley, the inbounder.
So I'm looking for Holder to penetrate and drive, and I'm going to call maybe Krieger getting a little dump off.
Yeah. Get that to
there he is.
Hayden. There's Hayden. Back to Spratley. Spratley attacks on the elbow, a little inside. Gets the basket. The basket inside.
He called the timeout.
There was a timeout. I believe
he called a timeout.
He called a timeout with less than a second left. They'll probably put a little bit of time there. So the game's not quite over yet, but what a big basket by Jaden Spratley.
Jaden Spratley. There's your possible play of the game.
Play of the game right there. Yes.
But, he denied Holder.
Yes.
Don't let your best guy beat you. But Spratley did a great job of stepping up and a little cold-blooded 15-footer there. That was really nice.
Yes, it was. So there's 1.6 seconds left.
So 1.6 seconds means you got about time for one dribble.
Yes.
Right.
You can get the ball down the floor to half. And then look to shoot or that quick pass, getting it closer.
Now, one thing I would always find interesting, and I've always thought about, and this is one of those things that is, what if you throw like a baseball pass right now and throw it, down by the top of the key area and call another timeout.
Yeah.
And you see how, I just wonder how much time comes off the clock in that situation. Because the clock doesn't stop.
It won't
start
until
he touches
down there.
So if I'm Coach Grennis, I'm going to go to Clem Hellingsworth and say, look, my dude's going to catch it by the top of the key.
Right.
I'm going to call a timeout as soon as he touches it.
Yes.
And I wonder how much time would come off.
I mean, if it's 0.5 or if it's more.
Is it 0.3?
Yes.
It's just a much better opportunity from up there than it is right here.
Right. So
you see, he's got a lot of guys down there.
No. Wheeler's playing back. Roy. Nothing there, has to call another timeout. Morgan Township defending very well.
Not a whole lot of movement.
Nothing.
I don't know what they're trying to do there.
And that's something with Hebron coming out on most set plays this evening. There hasn't been much of, hey, I need to go and make that screen, make that move, walk my guy down.
Another thing is, and it's something, it's a quirk about this gym, the ceiling's not very high. The one advantage would be to throw a long pass to Hale down by the basket. Right? Just throw it up and say, go get it.
Yes.
Like a Hail Mary.
But I don't know if you'd be able to do that because you have
it's got that curtain in the middle.
The curtain's in the middle.
I don't know if it's because we're so high, but I don't know if it's possible.
We're 3 rows from the back of the gymnasium, so.
Yeah, but I just think that use that size advantage, and the clock doesn't start until you touch it, so do a little jump ball down there. Throw it up as high as you can.
So Roy coming back, seeing what he can do. He can run the baseline, so he has that option. Holder back. Hale goes deep.
There it is.
But there's the curtain.
That's the curtain I'm talking about.
So that's the dead ball, so Morgan will get the ball back.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's the tough play. So looking to...
That's exactly what I was talking about. That's the play.
That is the play.
That curtain doesn't allow for it.
Spratley inbounds. Back all the way to Holder. Roy gets him. 0.8 seconds left on the clock.
That was a quick 0.5.
Yes.
Quick 0.5. So again, here you make 2, it's over, right?
Yes. If not, the 6th man of the curtain gets another shot at it.
Curtin's the blue-collar player of the game.
Exactly.
But that's just one of those things about this gym.
Yes, it is. Holder makes it 45-42 with 0.8 left. The release, no good. Hale Gets it, chucks it down. The Keg will be painted green and gold here for the holiday season as Hebron gets their first loss of the season, 45-42 to the Cherokees.
Round one goes to Morgan, right? I think these guys are going to see each other again. As you mentioned,
absolutely.
In the PCC tournament somewhere along the line. But what a really good battle here. Two PCC schools and two teams that are going to have really nice runs in the postseason. And, there were a lot of little factors that went into this ball game, but the home team wins and another good Friday night in the PCC.
Yes, it was. That was an exciting night here. Coach, do you want to go over some award winners here at the end? Or
Absolutely. We're ready.
All right. So, superhero of the game for you.
I really like, again, you got to go Keegan Holder. Like I said, first time I've had a chance to see him play, he just really stayed composed and played with a lot of poise, and that's why he's one of the favorites to be the conference MVP. But he had a big night, and he kept Morgan in this game all night long.
He did. So Crowell Company's Lantern Man superhero of the game goes to Keegan Holder. They are the business professionals, and they are proud to recognize the superheroes on the basketball court. So you have Boilermakers Local 374 Blue Collar Player of the Game, and I don't think it's going to go to the curtain, but who are you going to give it to?
Yeah, the curtain, maybe not tonight, but I think we're going to go with Hebron, number 22, Trevor Roy.
Absolutely.
He had a monster game tonight.
Yes, he did.
Stepped up with
Landon. First half.
Yep, Landon Hale got in foul trouble, and he had to step up, and he dispersed the ball well and scored the basketball. So Trevor Roy, a 6'1 senior, he's our blue-collar player of the game for tonight.
Trevor Roy, Boilermaker Local 374 Blue Collar Player of the Game. Learn about apprenticeship opportunities and programs and more at local374.org. And now the proud Union Home Play of the Game, presented by the IKORCC, the Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio Regional Council of Carpenters.
Yeah, a lot of good, important plays to that game, but I think you got to go with the game winner, Jaden Spradley, 6'2 senior from Morgan. Hit that little 15-footer, that one dribble jumper, almost like Jimmy Chitwood there, right at the elbow. And,
right at the elbow and in.
Yep, and right there with about 1.5 seconds left, and gave Morgan the win here tonight.
So bringing the hammer down for the proud Union Home Play of the Game, Jaden Spratley. Learn more at AKORCC.com, where training, professionalism, and partnerships for economic development are key. So thank you, Coach Nelson. What a game we had tonight. Morgan Township on top of this homecoming, 45-42, bringing home the Keg and moving into conference play undefeated.
Yeah, they're going to be tough to beat, especially they're always tough to beat here at Blastic Gym. But just like we said, it's always a great shooter's gym. But, Coach Kruger does a great job with this group, and he's got them going in the right direction.
So we'd like to thank our management team, executive producer Chris Ramirez, our operation manager Rich Castillo, coordinating producer Zach Miller, sports director Jack Thiel, broadcast crew Doug Nelson, and myself, Matt Wellsand. I'd like to thank Zach Zanelli on the production and James Chalos on the video today. Special thanks to the coaches, Mike Grennis and Kevin Krieger, giving us stats and some pregame insight, so thank you for that. And athletic directors, always hospitable, from Hebron, Todd Adamczyk, and Morgan Township, Jerry Mateer. And thank you, viewers at home, watching on Facebook.com/Region Sports, YouTube.com/Region Sports, and RegionSports.com. Thank you all and have a great evening. You are watching Game Night on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.